Audio check, video quality check, sound check. One of the fastest players in the round of 16, Glorious Ssenyonjo, has pulled already one frame and is ahead of Ssejjemba, having won the first leg by an apple. We are watching another match in the quarterfinals, with Kasozi being the first player to have triumphed to the quarterfinals. Ssejjemba going to break the second frame, the first one broken by Ssenyonjo Glorious, and having been won, we are having a quarterfinal match.
Ng'opangiza side ekanya ekikondo tugende ebintu ebyo ng'opange wali ebikondo endala bwe bategeezesa abali mu side ya Ssenyonjo.
Vicky Namuyanja is versing Rukia Naiga, as Motes is also versing another player in their matches. We are having Bwani Kamansur 2 on table, Ssejjemba on table. Bwani Kamansur is playing against Black Sheep. Black Sheep, who triumphed against Black Sheep won Ian Kazibwe in the round of 16. He's on the verge of bringing one back with only 3 balls left on table, Black being one of them. Ssejjemba also in attack.
Apa y'amayanja yatulokesho kamera eyo bagyetaaga nnyo abahiri mu database ebeera ng'oye ogidooginga atwengedde maaso g'abaaliziibwa benawulira basasudde sente obulungi gende basasudde gibasasudde lukomi
wazina bani wazina ne mukama wange ala omusajja wange nasoka enkole kuwana
Dear viewers, I kindly ask you to like the stream. Kindly show some love to the stream. That's the only way I can know that whatever I am streaming, that whatever I'm doing to you is good. Thank you, those who are tapping the thumbs up button. We are having a live broadcast between Ssenyonjo Glorious, who was one of the fastest in the round of 16, and here he is in the quarterfinals playing against Ssejjemba. I want to assure you that this match won't be caught up by time. Ssenyonjo Glorious precisely potting ball after ball, draws the cue ball to pot the red on the top cushion, with the white being natural to pot the last red. Yes, he draws it, but the ball wasn't on target. Ssejjemba back on table. In the comment section, kindly give me some predictions. With Kasozi having been the first player into the semi-finals, kindly give me some predictions. Whom do you think is the tournament favorite after Caesar having exited? Ssejjemba in pecking order, at ease and at attention, very alert and precise, potting ball after ball, drawing cue white even more closer. Needs to manage the cue ball for one more time to have the black potted to either the center pocket on the left Yes, and that is Ssejjemba. I think he is now going for the center pocket on the right. Aiming and on target. Ibra 2, Glorious 1.
Nannyini UPR 561 sigenda kwogera kistrokinga, omulala UBF 538 naawe sigenda kwogera stroke yayo embokezo mugende babalage awatuufu awo okuzipakinga. UBR 561, then UBF 538.
There is a failed attack by Ibrahim Ssejjemba. Now Ssenyonjo Glorious. Glorious closes the table on reds. He surely needs this frame to equalize and have another and another and another. Unfortunately, he misses. The match against Mansour Bwanika and Black Sheep is at 1-1 for both players. Ssenyonjo Glorious, as I told you, he looked one of the better players. In his shot, he opens up one of the would have been frozen yellows, and actually currently he is left with precise cueing. He has played the better white for himself. He was almost having himself blocked for the potting of the black, but I think he's good to go. Ssenyonjo Glorious equalizes 2-2. For my dear viewers, I want to kindly again ask you to like the stream, share, comment. Keep pushing in those predictions, your feedback. I am not yet sure whether the admin allowed the comment section to be open or not. However, we appreciate whatever you are doing by staying glued to the satellite media. Team Manemed, show some love. Team Glorious. The match between Mansour and Black Sheep is Mansour 2 and Black Sheep 1. We are on the road to the semi-finals. This is the quarter-final match between Ssejjemba Ibra and Glorious. It is 2-2. Ibra having another task of porting a red into the center pocket. Drawing the cue ball a little bit back, but in forward motion. He will have his cue ball. He instead decides to go for a top spin, and I believe he has gotten himself good cue ball for center potting of the red. Yes, slides it and slashes it. One final shot to the bottom right corner pocket. Will have himself draw the cue ball backwards a few inches, a few meters. Actually, he needed not draw, but instead bounced the cue ball off the cushion. Aiming to the center on the right, Ibra extends his lead once again to 3 frames to 2. The umpire is known by the names of Chitibwa. He is an Entebbe-based umpire, also a member of Entebbe Corridor Polar Session. He's among the senior umpires in the country that we have been blessed to have in this era. I am not surprised if he's officiating a match at the center table, and I won't even be surprised either if he officiates the match or one of the final matches. On the other table, table 3, Black Sheep in attack. Rolling the blue to the corner pocket on the right on that table. Black Sheep now is left with a simple task of now potting the black to the center. Actually, he needn't, because Bwanika Mansour conceded. Scores 2-2 as the scores on this table. The killer not comfortable with the resting position of the cue ball, but I think he can make a recovery after potting the red onto the top cushion into the corner pocket on the right. And there he is with the recovery shot. Ibra is known with his software shots, rather the hardware ones. Pots the last red, bouncing off the cue ball onto the cushion on the left and having it move naturally will give himself a very good final position for the black. The killer is on the verge of extending his lead to 4 frames to 2 against glorious Ssenyonjo. On target has been Ibra. 4, Ibra, 2, glorious. Meanwhile, the match between Black Sheep and Bwanika Mansour is all square, 2-2 for each. It's a tight encounter. Remember, Mansour is a very tactical and technical player. He can attack. He's a fast player and also a slow player. He can snooker. He is actually on the table. Glorious Ssenyonjo with a fair break, having relatively the best spread of the balls. Depending on which color he chooses, he can go for an apple. Glorious closes the table on yellows. My name in audio is Richard Travis on the satellite media, bringing you this quarter-final match between Ssejjemba and Glorious. Live commentary proceeds.
Table number 1, Rukia Emo. Namyanja Viki, B. Table number 2. Table number 2. Ibrahim Ssejjemba Nya, Glorious B. Table number 3. Come on. Black Sheep B. Mansour B. Table number 5. Come on. Table number 5. Table number 5. Rashida Montes 4. Babla 1. Come on.
Solo huyo. Wewe hiyo. Come on, Ssejjemba. Wewe hiyo. Ekiyagala. Webale. Mazima.
Score update: Mansoor 3, Black Sheep 2. Dear viewers, this match is on the verge of ending, and once it ends, we shall be subjecting you to a snack. There is a live match between Bwanika Mansour and Black Sheep. That one is at 2-3 in favor of Mansour. However, if Ssejjemba clears this frame, and then Glorious Ssenyonjo will have exited the tournament at the quarterfinals. Ibra will have proceeded to the semi-final. With only one shot left, with only one black to pot, Ibra Ssejjemba, aka the killer, pots black to the top right corner pocket and is congratulated by Ssenyonjo Glorious. Final score: Ibra Ssejjemba 6, Ssenyonjo Glorious 2. And now let us switch to the frame between Mansour Bwanika and Black Sheep.
Table number 3. 2. Black Sheep Statue.
The MC has just announced that Black Sheep is on 3, but I want to make a correction on that. It is 2 for Black Sheep and 3 for Bwanika Mansour, who is currently snookered. However, after 4 cushions, he managed to find his yellow. Again, after 5 cushions, Bwanika Mansour, the senior player, against Black Sheep the legendary, finds his yellow ball. There is a small passage in the top left corner pocket. If Mansour perfects the shot, he will either displace or pot his yellow, having the cue ball running to the cushion. Unfortunately, he decided to play the one which was frozen on the cushion and didn't pot it. The match between Ssenyonjo Glorious has just ended against Ssejjemba. Ssejjemba Ibra triumphed the semi-finals by winning 6-2. There is an unforced error made by Black Sheep. Black Sheep is on the verge of losing this. Mansour is going to play with a slight draw, 7 o'clock on the cue ball. And Mansour is on the verge of having his lead extended to 4 frames to 2. Now a range of 2. Black Sheep remains in wonder, remains in awe, wondering what could have happened. A frame that he was on the verge of winning has been stolen from him. Score updates for Bwanika Mansour, the champ, and the 2 Black Sheep. These 2 are former national champions in the Nile Special Open Pool Championship, with each one being a champion in different years, of course. Black Sheep on the break uses power, but power is nothing without control. Dry break. This frame looks done and dusted. With the clinicality of Mansour, if he extends his lead to 5, then I don't think whether the legendary Black Sheep will be in a position to pull all of the 4 frames needed of him when Bwanika needs only 1. I want to remind you once again that we are live at Eternal Pool Arena and Lounge. They say relax, unwind, and shoot. That is their motto here at Eternal. My name is Richard Travis. In audio and video, bringing you a quarter-final match between Bwanika Mansour, who is aiming for his last yellow. He will now have a task of potting his final blue. I beg your pardon. I hadn't seen the blue that was in the top right corner pocket. Now Bwanika Mansour has only 1 shot needed for him to extend his lead to 5 frames to 2. The legendary Black Sheep appreciates the shot taken by the champ. The champ, with his antics of smiling in his palm, taking a deep sigh, is on the verge of winning this match. Mansour taking on the blues. He's mapping out a good pattern to help him win this match once and for all. He has 4 of them left on table. I think he will be potting them in the center pockets and 1 probably in the corner pocket. However, he's the inspector on table. Circumnavigates, moves around. He's now going to take on 1 long shot to the bottom pocket on the left. However, the shot has displaced 1 of his blues. Closing 1 eye to see whether there is a direct passage to the top left corner pocket. He aims to pot to the center on the right as he moves the cue ball to see whether he can pot the ball. He was aiming with 1 eye closed. trying out that shot. Pots it successfully. Now cutting one blue to the center pocket. John Doe Sero, who was a great supporter of Black Sheep, looks to be out of words. With English on the cue ball, precise and accurate, Bwanika Mansur has one penultimate shot, potting the black to the center pocket on the left, aiming for a win, aiming for an extension to the semi-final is Bwanika Mansur. He has been congratulated by Black Sheep, who was far away, the weaker player in this match, made a number of unforced errors, and those costed him the match. Final score 6 Bwanika Mansur 2 Black Sheep. Thank you for being good viewers. We are getting closer to the end of the tournament with semi-finals up next, and I want to assure you that on this very channel we shall be giving you the live matches of the semi-finals. Table 2, Table 1 and Table 3 are the tables that are going to be used. Currently our camera is on Table 3. The match between Ibra was on Table 1, and that, I beg your pardon, the match between Ibra and Ssenyonjo Glorious was on Table 2. That is the center table where Seed 1 is always having his matches. We are waiting for only one match between Vicky Namuyanja and Rukia Naiga.